Now we will be moving on some more features available in INKSCAPE. Okay. I'm going to draw an object. See, it's a circle. How will you create the duplicate of this image? How will you create the duplicate image? What do you mean by duplicate? Duplicate means it will be similar to this object. Again and again, if you want to draw 10 circles, you don't want to take this circle tool again and again. What you have to do is right click on this object after selecting. The object is not selected now. How will you select? Using the selection tool. After selecting, right click, duplicate. Right click, duplicate. Okay. Right click, duplicate. See, I got a duplicate image. Now I am going to change the color. Yes. If you want one more duplicate, right click, duplicate. See, I got one more. Did you? Another way for creating, why we are learning another way? Because in our choose two correct answer, the questions will appear. Another way is edit, duplicate. Edit, duplicate. I am selecting edit, duplicate. See, I got one more figure. Got it? Another way is Control plus D. I am going to press Control plus D. See, I got one more. Which color I will select? Let it be black. Okay. But this is the way for creating the duplicate. What are the three ways? Right click, duplicate. The second one, edit, duplicate. And the third one, what? Control plus D. Hope it is clear to you. Now we are moving to the next feature, that is object fill and stroke. We are going to learn a window that is object fill and stroke. Object fill and stroke. The window, we are going to learn about the window object, arrow mark, fill and stroke. Write the lecture note, object, arrow mark, fill and stroke. On the right side you can get a window like this. You can see the window. Yes. In this window there are three tabs. Three tabs available. Fill tab, stroke paint, stroke style. What are the three tabs? Fill, stroke paint, stroke style. Okay. This is the figure. You can see the fill color, that is blue in color. Okay. I am going to change the stroke paint. Stroke paint. Okay. Changing the stroke paint as green color. I have selected the green color. Okay. Clicking on this bar you will get green color. Then I am going to, no change has happened. I have selected stroke paint as green. I will explain what is stroke. Okay, don't worry. Then I am going to change the stroke style. In stroke style I am going to increase the width. Do you see any change in the figure? Yes. Did you get that? What is stroke? What is stroke? The boundary of that figure is stroke. The outline of the object. The outline of the object. See? What color I have selected? Green color. Our stroke style is used for changing the width. width of the border. Okay, outline the width കുറയ്ക്കാനും കൂട്ടാനുമാണ് എന്ത് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? സ്ട്രോക്ക് സ്റ്റൈലിൻ്റെ width. കണ്ടോ? If you in your exam, if a figure comes like this, what do you have to do? With an outline, what do you have to do? You have to change the stroke style. Okay. What is the use of stroke paint? For changing the color. I'm changing to yellow, red. See? Stroke paint is used for changing the color. What is the use of fill? Fill is used for changing the inner color. What is inside it? Now it is blue. I'm going to change it as light blue. See? A fill tab is used for changing the fill color. Got an idea? Yes. If you want no fill color, that means you don't want this blue color, you want it as blank, then what do you do? Click on the fill tab and see a cross symbol. What is this cross symbol? The name is no paint. No paint. I am going to select no paint. What happened? The fill color is not there. If you want to get it back, click on the nearby color and select the suitable color you want. Did you get? How will you remove the color, fill color? No paint button is used. No paint. That cross symbol. No paint button. In which tab? Fill tab. No paint button. For removing the color, you have to select no paint button. Okay. Now it is clear to you. The fill tab. Which button you must learn? No paint button. Okay. Then stroke paint is used for getting the outline color. Stroke style, the outline width. Okay, very good. Two more options in this window, that is blur and opacity. What do you mean by opacity? First we will see the opacity. Opacity means the depth of a color. That means for changing the depth of the color, we will use opacity option. It is now 100. Now I am going to decrease it. What is happening in the figure? See? The color depth has decreased. This is used for decreasing the color depth. Okay. For getting a transparency, we use what? Opacity option. Now I am using the blur option. What is happening in blur? You all know the meaning of blur. See, to blur an image, you have to use this. When I taught draw calligraphic tool to draw the stream, what option I have used? Blur option. Blur. After drawing the strokes, what you have to do? You have to blur that strokes. Where is the blur option available? Where is the blur option available? Object, fill and stroke. In object, fill and stroke, you have to learn the tabs fill, stroke paint, stroke style, then blur, opacity. To blur an image, you have to select blur option. To decrease the depth of the color, you have to select opacity. Is it clear to you? Thank you for today's class. Thank you for your patient listening. Write the lecture note. Whenever I am teaching, you have to write the lecture note. I will be sending the note. Okay, thank you. See you in the next class.